Hey guys, so here's your Sunday, the 7th programming. 3-minute warm up, very simple. Mountain climbers. These ones here, put your foot up by your hand. Don't step on the roller. Yeah, frog jumps. Those ones usually you need we'll do 20 meters. In the gym we would go 10 out, 10 back. You got a wide stance, you have narrow hands, and you kind of pull your legs forward. Okay, so either do them like 5 meters one way, 5 meters back, and then do that twice, or go up and down the driveway, or whatever. And then a wall walk, that's the one chest to the ground, and then you're going all the way up. Okay, and then back to the floor to finish. Okay, so just if you can't get all the way up, like most days when you do this stuff, get as far as you can, hold for a second, and walk back up. Okay, so strength today is a little bit different. Something that we basically never do, but because we're stuck with kind of the same movements all the time these days, we're going to do some curls. Usually we would make those cleans, but they're a little bit of momentum curls, right? So a little bit like a clean, but I don't want to call them a clean because they kind of don't really look like proper clean. It looks more like a curl, except you get to use some momentum. So you're going to do, it's like a hang power clean with a dumbbell, right? So it's going to be every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. First minute, you're going to do 30 seconds of curls or hang power cleans, right? I'll show you what those look like. And then you're going to rest for 30 seconds. And then the next minute, you're going to start strict shoulder press. I'll show you what those look like. Rest for 30 seconds, right? So always 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Switch movements, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Also switch arms. So if I did right arm on set 1, I'm going to do left arm on set 2 with the, or set 3 with that same movement. So don't do the same curl and then dumbbell shoulder overhead with the other arm. Make sure you even it out. So 6, it'll end up being 6 of each, right? So dumbbell curls, you're going to be from the hang here to the shoulder, right? You can use a little bit of momentum because you're going to do them fast. Right, so I can kind of bend my knees a little bit if I need to, right? If it's light, do them strict. So that you can so it's like kind of burning for that last 10 seconds. First 10, 15 seconds are going to be pretty easy. Last 15, 15 seconds are going to be pretty tough, right? So for me, if I had a heavier dumbbell like this weight, I could probably do it, right? But if it was a little bit heavier, I'd be kind of using a little bit of legs. What I don't want to do on these ones today is re-dip. I don't want to do a clean, right? I want to kind of, unless I have to, right? Unless it's a weight that is more than, but even there, I've probably done 30 seconds worth of curls. I can feel those already, even though it's not like heavy yet. So I'm just going to do as many as I can. Try not to stop in the 30 seconds, okay? Find a weight that works for you. Obviously everyone's got the same amount of some people just have one dumbbell at home. So do as many as you can in 30 seconds, right? And then if it means that you're non-stop, just do more, faster, right? If it's do 5, break, that might be what it is, okay? Either way, you're resting 30 seconds. Then with the same arm, I'm gonna do shoulder overhead, strict. Or strict shoulder press, I mean. So you're gonna keep your legs straight, you're gonna keep your body straight, and you're just gonna press. Okay, head through at the top. So it should be a straight line from dumbbell down to hand. What I don't want to do is leave it out there. Okay? And I don't want to kind of do this to have it be in line, right? So head through. Try not to use a push press. So try not to bring it down and then dip and drive. Right? Try to keep it strict. That might be tough. You might not have a weight that you can do. You know, so you might have to make it a push press, but try to go strict as long as you can. We're not counting your reps today, but we're more just after that burn of that one muscle group, right? So then on the next minute, you're gonna go to curls on the left side, 30 seconds. Try not to use too much momentum. Use a bit of momentum if you need to, okay? Same on the push press for the next minute. Okay, and then maybe if you really, like if you physically can't do one anymore, then I would start using my legs. But don't start using your legs until you can't do it anymore, okay? So it should work out that you're gonna kind of blow these muscles up, these kind of individually and not, I don't want it to be a leg thing. I don't want it to be just pop it off the shoulder, and just hammer it up with the legs on purpose today. I want it to be a bit more strict, okay? But I know some people don't have the right weight to be able to do that, okay? If you had a bar only, barbell, I would do a hang. I wouldn't if you have a dumbbell as well. But if you only have a bar, I think might be a couple people, I would be doing hang power cleans, because you're gonna have to do a barbell with some weight on it. I don't think you're gonna wanna do barbell curls. Hang power cleans from high hang. So hopefully it's a light enough weight that you can go unbroken for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna do strict shoulder press. Try to find a weight that you don't need to change back and forth. So if you have, if you can't strict press very much, I would go super fast and light on those power cleans, because you don't want to be rushing back and forth to change the weights off every single set. All right, okay, so the WOD, it's kind of sprint, rest. So you're gonna go, so that 2-2-2-3 intervals, you're gonna do 2 minutes of as much work as you can, then you're gonna have 2 minutes off. So you're gonna do 2 minutes of as much work as you can, 2 minutes off, another 2 minutes, 2 minutes off, and then the last round is a 3-minute round. So you should be able to get some more reps in, and that's gonna hurt, right? So you're gonna do, to start off, you're gonna do 30 double unders, so double skips, right? 2 spins, 1 jump. If you don't have that, you're gonna do 60 singles. If you're new to doubles, I would say don't pick a number that's gonna kind of eat into your time too much. 30 double unders for a person who's good at skipping should take like less than 30 seconds, right? We don't want to be killing most of the 2 minutes, right? Obviously, there's some pressure that, like, the pressure's on that if I mess up, I kind of lose some time. That's okay, but it's okay to mess up a little bit. But if you're doing one and then break and then shake it out and one and swear and whip yourself, we don't want to be going too, we don't want that taking over a minute to do 30 double unders. So maybe you pick a number like 10, something like that. That's reasonable for you if you want to stick to doubles. 60 singles, should be able to get that done in under a minute. Yeah, unless you're not the best at skipping, then lower the single number, okay? 10 goblet squats. So legs should be pretty jacked up from yesterday, but you're gonna be doing a front squat with a dumbbell, right, chest up, knees out, heels on the ground. Usually when we're doing a goblet squat, it's a kettlebell. Okay, you can hold it like that, or you can hold it like this. If you only have a bar, make it a light front squat. But try to use the other equipment. This one's supposed to be fast, right? So it should be something I can do 10 in a row. Most likely you have a dumbbell, you can do 10 squats in a row. So imagine if that takes you 30 seconds to do the skipping, 30 seconds to do the squats. That's a minute. You've got a minute to get as many devil presses in as you can before the minute's up, right? Before that 2 minute is up. So a devil press, usually it's 2 dumbbells. I know if you have 2 dumbbells, you can do this as a 2 dumbbell workout. For most, only took home 1 dumbbell. But you're gonna go do a burpee on the dumbbell. You're gonna bring the dumbbell in, and then right up to overhead. You're gonna put it down, switch hands. Right? Biggest thing on these ones is I see is that when people pick it up off the ground, they do their burpee, they got their hand on it and look where my back is. Right? So I don't want to pick it up yet. I want to bring my butt down, bring it in, and then up. Right? So I don't want to go do my burpee, stand up with my hand on this dumbbell and be like this and then start picking it up like this. Right? So butt down, look forward, bring it in, and up. Right? Try not to forget that, because double presses, the dumbbell's really low, and sometimes kind of you need like half the time when it's devil press day, I'm walking around, people start like that, and then they kind of maybe forget a little bit, or they kind of get lazy with it, so I have to come around and remind people to slow down, do it right. And some people don't even realize that they're doing it, so I always think if I look forward, it's hard to look forward like that. So it's easier to look forward by bringing my butt down and chest up, and then puts me in the right spot. Yeah, so if you say you get, I don't know what's going to be a good number, but 10 devil presses in the first minute, you're going to take 2 minutes of rest. 2 minutes of rest should be a good amount of time that you can pretty much fully recover. We don't want to be going into this tight. It's supposed to be sprint, sprint, sprint fast. And go as hard as you possibly can for 2 minutes, and then rest. Yeah, so in the end, it's going to be one running total, or one sort of accumulated total of devil presses at the end, right? So, like I said, those, say I get 10, 10, 10, and then that fourth round, I get another minute, I'm probably going to get 20 or something like that. That's going to hurt because it's just going to hurt for longer, right? But add it all up, you can either kind of keep track in your head, or you can kind of write them all down each round. But yeah, speed is the name of the game today. We've been doing a lot of like kind of long workouts, 5K running, grind kind of style workouts that are long. This one is sprint style, as fast as you can go. See how much you can get the heart rate down as fast as you can go. Okay? All right, have fun.